A daring Iran plan could trigger total war in West Asia. With tensions spiraling out of control, Iran and America are not just exchanging fire. They are sending out strong signals, exchanging heated warnings. But what really is brewing behind the scenes? What will the next move be? What's in store for the region? And how far will the two sides go? A lot depends on these answers. A number of key questions are being raised. Is Iran planning to seize a US base? Will Iran kidnap American soldiers? A single move at this point could send tensions exploding, with the flames of uncertainty already engulfing the entire region. A former Iranian foreign minister has made an explosive call. He has called for a ground assault on a US military base in the region and the capture of 100 Americans. Who is also now a member of Iran's parliament and a former foreign minister of the country. According to Iranian media, reportedly, this is what he said. My proposal is that we launch a ground attack on one of the US bases in the region. He goes on to say, capture 100 Americans and bring them to Iran. That's the statement, and it's explosive. Remember, calls to seek revenge have only been growing louder. And the images we've been seeing have been as hard-hitting as they could be, as hard-hitting as they could be. Take a look at this one. These are not just ordinary images. This is perhaps the loudest message Iran could send at this point, pretty much showing the American leader in that state. Meanwhile, on the ground, both sides intensifying attacks. Iran and America exchanged intensified fire on Thursday in this week-long escalation. Is Iran's release of a US citizen also a signal? Is it signaling a path to avert the resumption of all-out war? In the midst of the attacks, the US president has hailed the release of a US citizen in Iran as a gesture of goodwill. In fact, just for context, over decades of confrontation, the release of US citizens held in Iran has been managed through behind-the-scenes contacts that persisted when formal diplomacy was cut off. But then, is the latest move to release the US citizen a sign? Is there more to this? Or will Iran and America both continue to go down this dangerous path of escalation? Remember, the late Iranian supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's last rites were delayed because of the war. And when those ceremonies were finally underway, tensions once again had spiked. The attacks took place. The symbolism even then was hard to miss. It was Iran also sending out a strong message then. Banners, chants, calling for death to America and Israel, red flags of revenge, as they are called, dotting the streets in Iran. And that messaging then had only intensified. In fact, an Iranian lawmaker has criticized a parliamentary proposal titled Revenge Against Trump. According to him, a member of Parliament's Social Committee, he had earlier said that genuine retaliation would not be carried out through legislation. I'm quoting now from what he said. Someone who wants to take revenge does not turn it into a law. Someone who does these things certainly does not want the action to happen. If we are truly seeking revenge, we take revenge. And the way to do it is not through legislation. He added, when the Americans wanted to strike us, they did not pass a law. That's a sample of the sentiment on the ground. Remember, for the first time since the Memorandum of Understanding paused the fighting last month, the United States launched 2 big waves of airstrikes in one day on Wednesday, mostly on targets near the coast in southern Iran. In fact, Iran responded with missiles, drones fired at US military bases in neighboring countries, including a major barrage at a recently expanded air base in Jordan. US attacks targeted various parts of Iran, with a children's cancer treatment facility reportedly also bearing the brunt, while Iran shot down an MQ-9 Reaper drone reportedly and attacked US bases in the region. Yet again, no dearth of warnings. Iran has categorically a while ago said the Strait of Hormuz is a red line. It also issued a stern warning, declaring that if Trump carries through the threat of attacking Iranian infrastructure, Iran will retaliate by attacking Gulf infrastructure, crushing the infrastructure. The week of increasingly intense fire has tested the limits of escalation that both sides set during 4 months of fighting before last month's truce, with both sides showing that they are ready to press harder while the region is staring at volatility that could spiral out of control.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.